guys, it's Patricia and welcome to Tester Tuesday. Tester Tuesday is a weekly series of Scentsy review videos, but the fun part is you guys vote on the scents that you want me to warm. And at the end of the video, I will be drawing 6 scents from the box and we'll vote as normal. So this week we had a fair number of votes, not as many as normal, and I think it's because last week we had a week off from voting, but back on track. In first place, I don't happen to have a bar to show you, but I have all my used up testers, quite a few, and I just put them in this bag. This is Sweet Cucumber, and it was almost like a soft green / tinge of yellow wax. And that one had 27% of the vote. And in second place, we have this nice, pretty orange yellow wax, and it is Tingelo. And I happen to have a partial bar here. And that one had 21% of the vote. So the order, in case you're interested, it went Sweet Cucumber, then Tingelo, and in third place we had French Lavender, followed by Orange Euglade, and tied for last we had Farm Stand, Pumpkin, and Gleeful Grape. So let's talk about our first place scent this week. It is Sweet Cucumber, and I had a lot of testers for this. Now some testers were a little bit discolored, almost like a whitish. Some had a yellowy green tinge. They were all over the place. And on cold sniff, this one's pretty light. Let me just grab one tester so I can kind of smell. Yeah, it's pretty light, and this is a retired scent, and it was last available, I think it was the Spring and Summer 2018 catalog. I could be wrong on that, but I would put this in a fresh or spa-like category. The scent description is, it's spring at its most picturesque. Fresh apple blossoms, green melon, and sugared citrus mingle with a splash of cucumber water for a calming finish. So this one here, it is pretty light. It's kind of a combination. So we have, our notes are apple blossom, which is a floral. We have green melon, which is a fruit, sugared citrus, and cucumber water. And cucumber water has a very soft fragrance. And apple blossom is a little bit stronger, but it's not very floral. But it's a good mix of all things. It makes for a nice, gentle, slightly sweet, slightly soft, a little bit tiny, powdery vibe green scent. Spa-like scent. This one, if you've smelled white tea and cactus, this reminds me a little bit of white tea and cactus, so think along those lines. And the most prominent note I would probably say is, I don't know, maybe the cucumber water and the green melon, so like something like a honeydew, but they're soft. Everything is soft and slightly muted. So it's a very balanced scent. Nothing kind of jumps out at you as the prominent note. But the problem with this one is it is pretty soft. So I had a lot of testers. So I actually warmed this in 3 out of 4 bedrooms in my home. Downstairs in my son's room, I put some testers there. It strength and throw about 5 out of 10. Also my daughter's room, strength and throw about 5 out of 10. And in my room, strength and throw about a little bit higher. I would say 5.5 out of 10, but very light in all 3 spots. Now, 2 of the locations, the testers or the smell I was getting felt a little bit waxy. And one thing to note, when I removed this wax from the bottom of the dish, it stuck to the bottom of the dish a little bit and it left like a sticky residue, similar to the problem I had with Just Breathe. And when I took my daughter's wax, I put it in the freezer to try to get it out that way. It wouldn't come out, like it was literally stuck. So I'm going to have to just gently warm it and take it out like as it warms up, or use cotton balls, but you have to basically scrub the bottom. So this is one of those scents that if you happen to have Sweet Cucumber on hand, grab your bar. You might want to warm it because some of those scents, I don't know if it's the citrus. I'm trying to put together what note it is that makes it kind of go a little bit off, but sometimes they get a little funky if they're in the warmer and they kind of stick to the bottom. So yes, and how long did I have this going? I left it going just one day, 14 hours, and that was probably generous. I just found that because of its light scent, it was a little bit disappointing to me. I have warmed it before, it was light before, and I didn't really remember a lot about it, but it's very similar to white tea and cactus. White tea and cactus to me is a little bit stronger. This is an old white tea and cactus. Let me smell this. Yeah, this is basically stronger version, and it's hard to smell the Sweet Cucumber because it's no longer in here. And it does smell a little bit waxy. So my advice, if you have one of these bars, is just take it out and get warming it. But if you're someone that likes white tea and cactus, if you're someone that likes scents like aloe water and cucumber, but maybe you find that one a tad strong and you come across Sweet Cucumber, you might want to give this one a try. I would stick to small areas for this. A small bedroom, a bathroom would be nice. A laundry room would probably be nice. And if you wanted to mix this, you could mix it with like a cucumber melon type scent. A lime scent would probably be nice. Even something like aloe water and cucumber if you wanted to lessen the intensity, because a light scent will bring down a little bit of a stronger scent if you mix them together. But will this be a repurchase for me if I see it in the future? No, I'll be okay with passing. And would I recommend this? Probably not. I would only recommend it to people that really like light scents. Okay, let's talk about our second place scent this week. It is Tingelo, and it's a pretty orange yellow colored wax. And this on cold sniff is about a medium intensity, and I would put this in the citrus category, but you could also probably put it in the fruity category. It is retired, and this last came back in a Bring Back My Bar from 2017. The scent description for this is a melange of sweet fruit and tangy citrus, tangelo, lemon, and apricot, enhanced by fragrant lychee berry. Or is it lychee berry? I'm not sure. Anyway, you're getting Tingelo as the name, and I was trying to think, well, why are they calling it Tingelo? Why don't they just call it Tangelo? I'm not really sure. But Tangelo is a combination of a tangerine and a pomelo, and a pomelo is like an old-fashioned grapefruit. So you kind of have like an orangey grapefruit. Do I get that in here? Not really. This is a very soft, creamy, fruity citrus scent. I get a lot of the apricot. It's very like yummy smelling. It's soft, but it's balanced. I swear there's got to be some vanilla and maybe some sugar cane in here. So it's like a soft, creamy citrus scent with some fruit. The apricot, not quite a peach, a little bit different. And the lychee berry, I'm not sure what that smells like. I've never smelled that, but I'll insert a picture here. It kind of reminds me of something that I don't want to say what it reminds me of. It's kind of like round with like a spiny outer surface, and there's a seed inside. Anyway, I've never tried one before, but how did this one do when I put it in the warmer? So I took some of my testers, and I had 7 cubes left of this bar. So I took 2 cubes and my testers and put it downstairs in my son's room. And then I took another 2 cubes and put it here in my bedroom. So all 2 locations, they all have 25 watt bulb warmers. And I had it going strength and throw. Downstairs it was about a 7. Here in my bedroom, about a 7.5. And I had it going 24 hours over a 2-day. Like I kind of put it in at 4 o'clock one day, and then I removed it at 4 o'clock the next day. It had really lessened by then. And sometimes with a citrus and a fruity scent, you kind of do lose its intensity after a while. If you're someone that likes Dumbo or Kahiko Hula, this is an O Canada Kahiko Hula, you might like Tingelo. It reminds me of both scents. I think a little bit more Kahiko Hula, but I think if you kind of mixed maybe 2/3 of a cube of this and 1/3 of this, it might be somewhat close. That's just my best guess. Camu, if you also like a scent like that, you might like Tingelo. So kind of like a nice citrus fruity scent and fun. I would stick to medium zones for this. You could put it in a bathroom as well, no problem. It would do well there, and it's not at a place being a citrus type of scent. It will work well in a bathroom. And if I saw this as a voting option for Bring Back My Bar, would I vote for it? I don't think I'd actively vote to make sure it came back, but if it was in my Bring Back My Bar kit, I would be very pleased with it. I like it. It's not one that I stockpile, but I do really enjoy this scent, and I would recommend it. I think it's a pretty good scent. So that is Tingelo. So it's time to draw from the box. I have my box here. You can't see it, but I'm going to open the lid. Now, don't tell on me, but I kind of got a few new testers. Just a few, not very many. Just some single ones. So, and did I even put them in here? Yes, I did. So we'll draw one from the single ones. Let's do that first. So I'm going to draw 6 scents from this box. You guys are going to vote for 2 different scents by Wednesday morning. If you're not sure if voting is open or closed, check the pinned comment. And if you can't vote on YouTube, you can find me on Instagram. It's Patricia Gates, and put your votes there. Do not vote in both locations. Okay, scent number 1 from the singles. Duchess. I'm just going to move that bag out, okay? Scent number 2. Homestead Holiday. Scent number 3. Brayburn. Scent number 4. Persian Lime and Sandalwood. Scent number 5, Sweet Plum Pastry. That's a single. I don't know how it made it in there. Anyway. And scent number 6. This is a big bag. Clean Breeze. And I don't know if you noticed, we have some white testers here and some blue testers. So that ought to be interesting. So let's review our scents for this week. We have scent number 1, which is Duchess, and this has been retired for a while. I don't know if it's spring and summer, fall and winter. Yeah, it has a smell. Scent number 2 is Homestead Holiday. That is a retired fall and winter scent. Scent number 3 is Brayburn. That one, I think, was retired before I came around in 2018. Persian Lime and Sandalwood retired, I think, in 2018, and that was a spring and summer scent that used to be in the men's line. Sweet Plum Pastry was a fall and winter scent from 2016, I believe. Everybody talks about this, and most people have heard about it, and that is retired. And the big bad boy of Clean Breeze is something that you can get right now, year-round. It's been available for a while. So thanks for spending the last 11 minutes with me. I hope you guys had a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.